NRG have prepped here. We talk about NRG being such a heavy-oriented prep team. Actually, early on here, hold that thought for a moment. Ardis spotted 4, and now no secrets on the way through to heaven.
No, NRG looking to silence this crowd, who are boisterous today. Ardis under a lot of scrutiny early on, but actually keeps his composure, keeps his cool. Loud have a decent amount of space, though, taking over towards heaven. He will be challenged here, and he has lost down. Tarik doing well in the crowd, certainly happy about it. But they haven't broken through towards the site, and you can already see the rest of the map is starting to look heavier and heavier cleared by NRG.
This space clearance is insane by Loud. They've almost read this ropes rotation. Might be able to isolate Som here. It's got to be less to find it, though. Can Som slip away? He's found it!
Beautiful. This should be indicative that this B site is now under pressure. Spikes can be planted, but again, Som quite close by. Not going to give up too much space. Should allow for a retake to come into effect. Time now.
Sadak has to hold the fort here.
Oh,
the timing on the reflow is absolutely insane.
3v3 now. 2Es holding towards CT as well. This is nice positioning from them. Really taking over one space of the map, but they have left heaven open now for potentially this build back in from Victor, but deep angles to clear and limited time.
Victor going to make his way down towards Hell here. Finesse. Still trying to hold on here. Actually, the smoke's going to provide a little cover, but the aggression should come back through heaven.
This is really nice. So they're putting the pressure on. They're trying to make this work. Finesse is down. First strike for Loud here. Pistol's theirs.
And a massive contrast here, even in the pistol round. Look at how active Loud are around the entire map throughout here. Ardis finds that opening kill, but he's almost boxed in. He's forced to stay on rafters there. Obviously, the two members of NRG committed towards site. They can't do anything. The rotation doesn't come through CT. It's a push through mid on the other side of the map. Som luckily picking up that kill into less. Like you said, it should be the green light basically for NRG to find that rotation, but Loud able to close out. Even in the post-spawn, look at them. They're drifting all the way back through spawn, clearing all this space. Nobody's tucked into a crossfire.
Loud should walk away with this round. We do have classics on one Frenzy for NRG. Nice positioning from Ardis, but checked on very diligently. Aspas making no mistakes here. Does eventually fall to FNS, who was waiting with that classic, but still, 4 players alive for Loud, and that weapon has been thrown back into the hands of the New Blood here. So, let's see where they decide to go. NRG still trying to play these corners, but the utility here from Loud should be very telling.
Som not going to be able to do much to stop this. No. And 2 members of NRG still over towards A site, at least considering the rotation now. And with the audio cue here from Som, the plans coming through.
I will say, though, this does become a little bit more arena Valorant, something I haven't really talked too much about in previous events, because the crowd has certainly not been like this. You can feel it in your bones in this arena. Things may look a little different out here now, but as it stands, NRG have recovered the Spectre. I thought that did actually got filtered back in, but no, not at all. Not too clean here. Already losing out on 2, but any more would be quite surprising. Crashies may decide to dip away here.
Going to try and catch an exit maybe outside B main. It does have the Spectre in hand. Doesn't necessarily want to hold on to this by any means. And yeah, Loud actually going to exit through spawn here. Of course, Crashies to give it up to the Spike. Loud will find their second. 3 survive. Obviously with the Bulldog in hand as well. Curious to see, and again, just to come back to the compositions, talking about obviously NRG being a prep-heavy team, and on my side, really, it comes towards what NRG can achieve on the defensive side. This comp is kind of one-dimensional, right? It's kind of focused around aggression, obviously isolating these kills early on, but the late round becomes very weak for Loud if they're not rewarded.
They should be hyper-aware of this. I want to see how that develops throughout this game. Now we see the buy back in, and of course Loud riding this bonus through. Still got a Bulldog to bring into effect. First contact made. Picked up, lovely work, good trade. Now Heaven's open, but look at the extremity. A fight happens, but Loud still making this hyper-competitive somehow. Scrappy in this, and Aspas does get himself the rifle, 2Es as well.
2 separate 1-for-1s there. Could be a little problematic here for Loud with less disconnected, but should be able to give Aspas some support. NRG are looking to creep through this smoke and spawn though. They waiting for a flash from Ardis.
Sure
no flash left actually.
Yeah, what would be the ghost of just waiting on it to fade at this point? Spike is down. Artist beginning to clear towards heaven. Actually does catch one of the players with that knife, so Aspas going to be filtering back through, looking to try and support, and it's a shot and a half. Huge impact hit, and Crashes now a 1v2. Brutal. Out of the bonus, Loud. Turning the screws here, and Crashes knows this time is dwindling, and it is a crossfire. If he gets one, it would be a miracle here. 3 now for Loud. NRG need to make their response and make it fast.
Yeah, huge conversion for Loud here in the third. See if NRG will throw maybe a couple of stingers at this. No real ultimates to work with just yet. Loud actually not even. Yeah, there's online. Actually, this round it looks a little strange in my eyes for NRG to be taking 2 separate kind of 1-for-1s there.
Yeah.
You know that Loud are going to be stacked up. They're going to look to try and convert these SMGs. I said this comp is built around isolating that opening engagement, and NRG give them 2 separate opportunities to achieve that.
As it stands, NRG not really finding the impact they wanted here. Slow start, yes, we've known that in the past from them. Always able to turn a game around, or never losing twice was the classic from last year that we talk about. But here, Loud really do get the perfect start. Galantine opening the site, and Som going should be the green light here. Yes, they're trying to filter through from heaven, but look at what they're working with. Those stingers really unable to close the gap, and Loud striding through the round. No issues so far. With Crashies and Artists looking to try and be disruptive as possible, but 0 chances being offered. Loud looking really robust. Aspas, yes, will take a bit of damage, but caught in the end by Crashies. But again, Crashies would need something beyond his means. Loud looking good to the 4th. I want to see that buyback here for NRG because this could spiral now.
Yeah, going through the motions here. NRG unable to really put up too much of a fight with this weapon diff. Beautiful open up from Cow and Zine though. Ultimate's just about coming online for Loud. The Cosmic Divide, the Seekers, the Blade Storm to work with here. Cosmic Divide on the other side of things, but one of the key ultimates missing here for a crucial buy round for NRG to stop this early momentum, Lauren.
Yeah, some on Operator too.
Ooh, okay.
See how that looks, I'm down to find out.
I'm watching Navera VODs.
Yeah, apparently so, but Artis, unable to even see, just knew the right place and the right time and sprayed and hoped for it. Flash finds nothing, but Crashies is on the side, so Aspas has his work cut out here. Kalanzine with him. Stunning shot. Crashies deleted, and the site's now open and available. The Divide's going to keep them more than safe for this plant. And 4 players in the post plant with that Operator in play for Som. Going to be tricky to bring this into effect.
You have a Cosmic Divide to invest here. If they choose to.
Does Les get isolated? A little worried here. Actually falls away and finds a touch of safety, but yeah, he's cooked. What? Les! Victor fortunately will find it with the satchel, but it is still a 3v2. I still want to see them try and get towards this side. They know there's still going to be 1 player on site. It's Kalanzine.
What is that shot?
The rocket comes through, but now just one. Aspas falls to the knees. And Som going to make it there just about in time.
I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got it. It's going to be so
Mike,
close.
It's so close here. Oh! Som! Lucky as you like, and the boos ring out. They don't like what they're seeing here, but NRG finally stopping the flood.
I mean, it was so late in the day for that to come through. It's on the back of Victor actually picking up the 2K. The showstopper comes online, and that's the difference maker with these 2 kills, Lauren.
And even that shot from Kalanzine, I mean,
what
bloody
is
hell.
that?
Som.
Yeah, not even close, right?
Yeah, no sweat, no sweat. Well, the Operator stays into place, still with Som, and we're looking on the outside. Tui's going to start running that as well.
Very interesting face-off here with the Operators. The 2 Spectres to round out the purchase for NRG. Loud with the upper hand in that regard. Artist being rewarded a number of times here from this position.
If he finds a way to maybe capitalize further than this, he would become such a monster to handle in this position. Generally has been found afterwards. This time succeeds again. Yes, down low, but causing such a problem towards ramp. And considering he's kind of alone on this, that could have been an issue. Yes, now he's got support from the side, but the breakthrough in middle's happening. FNS, it's a whole lot of trouble coming his way, and Loud have won out in middle. Where do they want to go? The A site, they probably noted some of that utility, but the spike is a mile away, deep over towards sewers.
Yeah, they actually can't collapse onto a site on the back of this. They do equalize in terms of head count here. Ardis tagged down to 16 HP. That could be the difference maker here. Cowanzine, did he spot him? Yeah, he did. He gets pinged out on the map. So Som has to reposition here. Ardis slowly creeping this direction. Does have his ultimate, so can actually rip away the showstopper. And he does just that.
Oh my word, he's been denied! He's just absolutely denied! NRG just stopping them in their tracks. Cowanzine can do nothing about this! Surrounded NRG, what a round at the end!
A beautiful ultimate from Ardis there, just to shut down that explosion through heaven. NRG find their second.
Found their footing, finally.
Yeah. Curious to see how the purchase will sit for Loud on the back of that. This is the thing, 16 HP still able to have a huge impact on that round with the ultimate.
Yeah.
And this was with Som being noted on the Trailblazer as well, so you know full well Sanak's going to hunt down that kill.
Still a buy in hand for Loud here, so they're going to be able to get those rifles up, but you did just hear the ult going through, and that's invested towards middle from NRG. Deciding they want that under wraps, it has been a key point for Loud to try and explore, potentially late round as well, but a heavy lean towards B here, maybe looking to explore what that B site actually looks like a little earlier in this, but on the other side, of course, Som, waiting ice trained on this, has been good for it so far.
I was going to say, he's got to be careful that he doesn't get isolated here on backside. As if the Trailblazer come through, try and spot him out. So he can't hold this angle.
No, but he's got a second chance at life here, and Victor, wonderful timing to come over as the 1-2 punch. Aspas, he needs a frag here, and he's just not getting it. Victor playing the time well, Som not relinquishing the angle either. This could be deadly though. Gap closed, and Loud move in. Sights there's waving that Brazilian banner, and now the spikes will be planted. This is hard work for NRG, but that ult could help.
Absolutely can, but the plant is good for main. So Loud can reset on this. Look at the lurk from Les. Can he destroy the lockdown?
It's getting so tense here. The timing's everything, and he's absolutely done what is needed. It's game back on now. Where's that next pressure point built from here? Aspas! Oh my god, he's got one! Takes out FNS. The underhand flash should have blinded, but still going to find the frag. It's just Crash, he's alive. 3 players surrounding him. 1 up top, 2 to the right. 20 HP. The crowd getting louder. How does he do anything in this?
And the reads here from Loud, totally on point. On the other side of things for NRG, I got to say, a little behind that. They know that these hits are going to be invested. With this composition in particular, there's 3 separate bits of utility spotted here, and there's just not enough support for sight.
Well,
Loud just overwhelmed this setup, and it's such a huge indicator that that Viper spit in mid is still up. They know that they can basically eliminate a body from any engagement that they take.
Yeah. I was, and that's so indicative of how quickly and how well they collapsed towards that backside of pillar there, just taking away the 2 players who were able to be present. Now shattering the economy of NRG, it puts them back down to pistols, and I think there's a stinger in play, yeah. But that's about it. Let's see what Loud can do to keep it clean. Seeing them a little bit more postured up, a little bit deeper on ramp finally. Artists traditionally sitting a little bit back further by rafters. Let's have Crashies playing the closer angle. Aspas seems aware of the possibility. Needs to be cautious on this, a little bit of a gap. Couldn't bring it down, but Les, the hero to save Aspas there, bails him out from any sort of tomfoolery that could have happened. And just slowly chipping away at this ramp hold, pulling rotations now. They're going through the motions well here.
Indeed. Almost some awareness that Ardis has set up for this position deep on ramp. Once again, the read absolutely on point from Loud here.
Yeah, it's so good.
Look at the minimap right now.
Not going to sell much on B. I'm looking at, there's still a player on that B side, still trying to do something. 2E's just maybe showing a little, keeping them there a little bit longer than they'd like. That could be a big lurk coming in, but Ardis tries to find a moment to strike, and it's not going to happen. Les doing wonderfully this round. Aspas as well, clean work. Again, this was just a small investment from NRG. This wasn't a huge purchase. And Tui's lurk is wonderful. Lovely positioning, not going to allow FNS any room to breathe. Loud, 5 alive, a Prime Gaming flawless.
And this is beautiful as well. With Les being so active in some of these rounds on that lurk, what do they show towards A? It's an operator and it's Les. So they're almost reading this is where they're going to drift away from. They actually lean heavily towards...
First time, yes, we talk about NRG being a little bit villainous at times, but certainly now having the crowd kind of really signifying that is quite something to hear. But now in the timeout, Chet's got the opportunity.
NRG just closer and closer to that showstopper, but ultimates in some of these key rounds. That first buy round, a couple of times, NRG just haven't had the benefit of ultimates in some of these key rounds. That first buy round, yes. Curious, there's not been I mean, other than Ardis drifting over, maybe a little aggression towards B main. Maybe going to try and dig out. I mean, other than Ardis drifting over, maybe Loud are just going to try and sell a bit of a fake early on. Now they have the benefit of, you know, having shown that some of these hits are invested, it's 4 or 5 people behind it. I just want to plant the seeds of doubt. Now the benefit being NRG actually have some utility to confirm that it is a fake AWP.
Yeah.
There's confirmation without it being triggered that nobody's made their way up towards heaven.
Yeah, you can see that there's still some consideration from Ardis having to come back around, but you're right. That's very telling though. Som needs to be on red alert now. He's got the entirety of Loud coming his way. Tries to make a quick escape back towards Pillar, but we saw that overwhelm before. Needs to make a better hold of this one, and Sadak the first man forward, it looks like. Smoke's going in and away they go. Sadak and Aspas in unison. Som towards the back of the site, still holding his nerve. The site is looking like it's under Loud control, but look at what Som's got. Still an opportunity here to do some more damage. The pre-fire, he's still standing. He's still finding some kills here. But it's 3 against 2, and the spike's going down. Crashies trying to lean a little earlier on this, but they're still so aware. Aspas unrelenting in this, leaving just FNS. Allowed right out of the back of the timeout from NRG, stamping their authority back into this game. The 7th seeming so likely now.
Now just showing no respect to this operator
Beautiful.
as well. Too easy to close things out. And once again, it's the timing in this rotation. The fact that Loud are able to come through, force Som so deep on the backside, deny any of these angles, means that they can pick up this pressure towards heaven. They know that Som can't anchor both heaven and main. So all they do is they pick up all...
Beginnings towards ramp. Ardis is going to take a boatload of damage. Actually lucky to still be standing on that. Som, what a shot. That's less gone. Left finesse, keeps his cool, but he gets outdone. 180 and slapped back. A handprint left on the face. The plant once again will be in, and Loud look unstoppable now.
1 second, I'm
Yeah,
coming.
Very little NRG can get done in some of these rounds. Or even through faults of their own. Loud just embracing this double duelist composition. Commitment behind every piece of utility.
Nothing going to waste.
No, just throwing bodies on the line together.
Very impressive to watch.
Maybe at this point the exits don't matter. Just don't want to feed across some ultimates here.
Yeah. Victor only one away from his. Crash is not super far away, but Aspas light work towards Ardis. So we'll be seeing them trying to build towards, just noting these players too. He's
How awake
down.
I am. I'm fucking hung over his balls.
Really good on this stage, it looks like.
Maybe it's better we keep that
6
camera
round
off.
difference here. The buy comes through around 11. Makes it very difficult if NRG don't win this. We're staring down. Potentially a 10-2 half here.
Yeah.
But some of these gunfights that should, or they look like they should go in favor
Oh,
of
Sentinel's
NRG,
logo, I'm
just
sorry.
don't.
Okay. Guys,
There is something
I fucked
behind
up, I'm
this
sorry.
Loud team right now.
I won't be late
You
again.
could argue, is it an upgrade, was it a downgrade? It's too early to tell us on these player changes. In my mind, they are absolutely worth their weight in gold currently. Double stack towards ramp though. A different look here. Crashies, FNS on the case. Oh, but Sadak, nothing could go wrong for this man. Just, oh my God, he got another. Crashies, decimated.
It's all a fake. It's the same fake as a couple of rounds ago now.
Oh,
Som gonna have his hands full on B.
Som, he's overwhelmed, Loud. They are striding through this game.
The shit's over, no? I wake up for
Sky
this.
High plant once again in. And I'm looking for that late lurk as well, coming through Quarantine. The positioning could be deadly. Fever needs it. Ardis and Victor trying
I
to
woke
go
up for
through
this
together,
shit.
but the ult's in place.
Seal the deal on this site and the round potentially as well, unless Ardis and Victor can get anything done here. Information off the boom bot. Actually, the stun comes through. That's going to slow Ardis down a little bit.
The time is dwindling and Tui's just thriving. Loud making it up to 9.
All of NA's eliminated, bro. All of NA's
holding
eliminated.
under this pressure.
It's a fucking dream come true, huh?
Som once again just overwhelmed. He's left as this anchor again.
There's only so much he can do.
I have to still be drunk.
And Lauda just so good. NRG is trying to react so quickly to some of this pressure coming through, but even halfway through that, I think at the first point of contact, Lauda already rotating away from this. Throw a little bit of utility out.
No, man, no.
NRG unfortunately hitting the panic button. This thing, these
No,
rash
man.
decisions, they come through when they don't have the benefit of the finances. They've had no comfort whatsoever in this half, Lauren.
No, they haven't. Loud, wanting those double digits on that first half attempt here. NRG exploring towards A, but there is a deep hold here. It is less. And is this another read? This feels like it's been reading the NRG book, but Som has found value. Finally, a little bit of reprise after what has been a brutal half for him on the B side.
That's big damage, so.
Massive from Crashies. This is
What
the
a
switch up that
combo.
we saw coming out in one of those kind of.
Wait, maybe I'll be
cigarettes down
NRG's
down
lucky
here in
charm.
the
They've been losing since I
What a
haven't been
combo.
watching.
Even with the
They usually
snake
play
bite on
better
top.
when I watch.
Look at this lurk, though. I'll say the flank actually coming.
Hey, why are you
through
guys
quickly.
kept Wing?
He's
What's
outside B
happening?
main
What's
right
so
now.
funny?
Did retrieve that rifle.
Oh, unaware that Som could have been on the site. Good trades in Aspas. Venomous in heaven. 2v3, Cowanzine and Aspas. Oh my word, Som's just around the corner.
Yup.
Smoke
You
drop.
see the 9-3 curse when I come here?
And now Aspas, let's see what you got. Hometown hero, anything to be done.
That's what I
for.
do. That's what I do.
In the final round here, NRG holding
All right, give me a
on to
TLDR of that half.
potential
Give me a
scoreline, Mike. It's
TLDR
not
of that
much, but
half.
there's 3 rounds to play with.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best of a bad scenario, to be honest with you. This almost felt like it should have been 10-2 on this half.
Yeah.
Loud playing absolutely lights out here.
NRG suck ass.
Unfortunately, some of the things
I think that's the TLDR, right?
Positives.
No, I'm kidding.
NRG not bringing an awful lot in terms of the prep. Maybe we see it in the second half here, Lauren.
And that's what we're going to be looking out for, but I want to hear the thoughts from the desk.
Oh
Thank
my
you so much for
God.
that. And look, I think it's safe to say.
I don't even know how I
NRG
woke up.
thought
Toast
that
called
they
me
had
too.
it, and now they're just
Every day
getting
it's a
sucked
new
into
streamer
the
that calls
round
me to wake
split.
up.
Loud are playing unbelievable.
They are, and NRG here tried to challenge this double duelist composition, but I think the game plan they came in with had some issues. And to look back, I think a big part of that was some of these ideas around the way that they were anchoring sites and the commitment to opping on Som. This one in particular is round 9. Som is sitting backside alone.
Activate
on
my
the
curse.
trying to hold
I
down
only
the
use the
fort.
curse.
The
I only use
operator
my
is
curse in
using
very
that's
rare
great and all,
situations.
But the issue is, when he's set up like this, it's really tough for him to use utility.
You guys told Toast to
Because
call
on
me
that side,
nice.
Yeah, NRG is having to commit resources.
This guy said you are rich, buy a clock to wake up.
To try and support Som, but just dies
That's
for
smart,
nothing.
bro.
And his
That's smart.
commitments to trying to fight the
Thanks for the
site
advice.
have meant that
I will buy a
NRG's
clock.
retakes have been dismal.
And I mean, look at the difference between Sadak's IG yelling style and FNS. This isn't specifically a point about this, but it's something to keep track of the whole tournament. Sadak's been
Holy
playing a lot
fuck.
of duelist. It empowers this crazy aggressive style. And he frags, man. He's up in people's faces, making plays all over the place. And now FNS really needs to rely on the brain element of his game. That's what he's known for. And so he's got to come up with a great
What
game
the
plan
fuck?
now on the attack side when their team plays much more slowly. They came in with a plan, it failed, and now they need to
Guys, I
adjust.
roll out of bed
The
and
crazy
literally
thing is
turning on to the
NRG only
stream.
lost 4 full
Did I have a good
rounds,
time?
but it was
Terrible time,
every
bro.
round
Terrible
that was
time,
the most
honestly.
important. There was the
I wish I stayed home and went to sleep.
So they've been put in a terrible hole. Another slow start. It's on FNS's attack side calling to dig them out.
No, I'm
This
kidding.
is
I'm
brutal,
kidding.
9-3, and the thing is that Loud probably will not slow down. Even on this defensive side, they will continue to throw gambits, be aggressive,
Brush
and
my
have
teeth,
super
go eat
powerful,
breakfast?
powerful retakes with this
Right.
double duelist composition. It's going to be
I
super
mean,
difficult for
you guys are actually not here for
Anymore,
me,
and
right? You
Loud
guys are
has
here
no
for each other,
reason to
like the
slow
chat.
down. Not in this arena, not
And
with
that's-
these people
I
behind
don't know if that's a
them.
good thing
And
or a bad. I
NRG's
just bring you
gonna
guys
have their work
together.
cut out for them, but I think it's safe to say Loud are on fire. Casters, over to you.
You're not wrong, GB. They certainly are. And at 9-3, Aspas, Tui, Sadak all putting in fantastic performances. And now they can truly let loose here.
Yeah, and this is where we actually come back to. I'm glad Bren touched on this on our Telestrated segment
It's not
earlier
good for the
on.
mods.
That head-to-head, the difference, or the mid-round difference between FNS and Sadak. This is where we should see it employed
Okay, focus.
from FNS. A focus on macro and punishing some of these missed positions, and how aggressive do Loud go on the defensive side here.
Well, it's an all-in coming out from NRG, but Aspas with a quick execution wanted more.
It's over. Pack your bags. GG. NA is going home as a region. We go. This is why I love NA, okay? You have to respect the fact that if one of us go home, we all go home. And it's going to be easy for Riot to book the flights because it'll be the same plane.
Come off it. What is that frenzy?
There's no trade. FNS is tucked in.
Oh my god.
I guess the team that got the most rounds in their elimination match should be the ones to get first class.
So much pressure on this one-man shoulders. He does come through.
No trade.
How meticulously do they clear? It's all on one.
Oh no.
He drops down to his.
Wait, how did he do that? Wait.
HP, the fall. And the new Brazilian blood doing wonders for Loud. That's double digits starting out in the second half.
The Red Bull clutch in the pistol to get Loud to double digits.
Oh no.
Even there, so many positives on the way in. NRG playing effective trades.
Damn.
Stop here.
You guys,
I mean, less is 40 HP.
what's happened these last 2 days, bro? Ever since the birthday incident,
But it puts Som in such an awful position.
the whole region has not been the same.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yo.
NRG throwing back in this one. SMGs, they're going to try and deathfall back onto A site.
Just feels like a swan song though.
This is NRG's pick too? That must be, they must have wrote that wrong, right? Surely this is not NRG's map pick as well.
Good start.
Oh.
C does convert the frag though. Did get a trade for Aspas, so not out of the woods just yet. NRG.
This guy says stop crying, Tarik. Trust me, the last thing I'm doing is crying right now.
He's falling up onto his crashies. And again, Loud are just demolishing NRG.
Wow.
This is the best opportunity they've had in a moment's time. This is going to be 11 artists. You need.
I must still be drunk. There's no way this is happening.
Tying up this round, putting a bow on it. Sadak thriving in this. He knows he's got him on the ropes here at 11.
And it's similar to the first half. Loud happy to fight.
Okay, what time does the match start? What time does the actual match start? It's a show match, right? When does the real match start?
Behind it. Everybody happy to commit to this engagement. What a clearance as well from Aspas. NRG, again, this is basically one opportunity.
That's nerf in the chat. He said that is a loud crowd. That's what he wrote. He wrote loud in full capitalization. That's what his comment was.
Where you felt most comfortable.
And the problem being with this scoreline, we're not seeing some of the things we.
I think that could justify a ban. I think so. That we did. That could. That's at least a weak timeout, right? Let's agree on that.
Just haven't had a chance to see it. We kept using this word overwhelm in the first half, and that's all it felt like. Every Loud approach was looking to just pressure.
The fuck? This guy brought his iPad.
I had the rough end of that in
the first half
a number of times.
And again, keep this in mind for NRG. He's currently top of the board, so he did the best he could with it.
He went down swinging.
Yeah, he did. There's brutality throughout this game. Loud at 11 already. And NRG, I don't know what options you really have here. Try and temper the pace. Loud look unstoppable so far.
They're toying with the purchase here. Again,
wait, it's 11-3, bro.
Loud still carrying SMGs into this, so it's
as
good as an equal fight as you're going to get here in round 15
and
an 11-3 scoreline.
El Clasico getting to have the beauty of a home crowd.
Someone spank me. Am I dreaming?
Certainly making
My God. Why'd you say that, bro?
However, we go back in, and NRG have bought what they can. Potentially the dying breaths here in this map. Aspas, be careful. Som is waiting.
Focus. Focus on the match. Focus on the match.
Well, Aspas is going to commit to this.
This guy said finesse my goat is throwing.
Showing restraint. There's a spike there in Som's hands. FNS finally making his way across. NRG trying to pump a little bit of pressure towards mid. Maybe keep Sadak and less in position, but the timing of the flash here.
All right, if Finesse win this match.
Again, outside 8. No dash here for Aspas.
What do we do? What do we do? Or not Finesse, sorry, NRG, fuck.
On the other side, contact made. Aspas, the perfect flash. It's 1 and it's 2. Aspas
My God.
slicing through NRG.
What's up, dexterity?
Left in tatters now. Artist still trying to fight the fight for NRG. And they're biting on this. Does the spike go back through? Yes, it does.
One more.
Immovable until then.
Oh my god, this is so crazy,
now,
bro.
where's that spike go?
Why are they playing split? They were saving split. Look, they were saving split NRG.
He can't put it all up to Som.
But who are they saving it for, bro? They should have kept that shit hidden. They were saving it for an important match.
That might be the difference maker with Crash.
It's the final reveal.
He won't even be able to clear Kawanzin here. Absolutely no way.
Oh my god.
And the time now is the biggest enemy to NRG. Crashies, he may be able to take down one.
It's done.
But the time is all but over.
Play for VLR, bro.
Just watch the clock rot. It's gonna be 12. Loud. Running.
All right, I'm one off KJ ult.
currently.
Bro, the score's
The
12-3. Fuck your
closest
KJ
so
ult.
far. But the economy's
That's what his
gonna be
teammates are telling him right now.
absolutely
12-3, bro.
taxing
Just
from start to finish here for
get your
NRG.
one and that's it.
Just could be had now for Loud, maybe missing some pieces. But they have been just going from strength to strength here, Mike.
And it's another round for Kawanzin and Aspas. This,
Oh.
again, I was talking the other day about
Anyway.
Kawanzin being the second layer to some of
I guess
these players.
Sentinels,
They're just such
as
a
always,
solid
will have to be
duo.
NA's saving
We're in a
hope.
position like this where they can just take a scrap
Color
of
me
all the games,
surprised.
dip out, and it just creates a disadvantage for NRG. The other thing as well, you look at the mini-map back in that round, as soon as Artist gets that kill, they send 3 people barreling towards him.
Oh, Sadak unleashing.
Wow.
And well, didn't go to plan.
Is that a trade?
Hey, you know what, we'll call it that. And well, we'll call this round done.
They're being
Just
gifted
2
kills,
misses
bro.
on 3. On for the hat trick.
He's being gifted kills.
Crashies. Have you got it in you? You got 1 minute to play with here. Has a spike. Has a couple more seconds of safety, but those are dwindling now. What can he make of this? The flash, will note he's still on site.
5 gifted.
He's got 2 to try and get past Kawanzin and less, and the timing crashes. He now knows they've crossed the site, and he is petrified in this corner. Creeping.
You guys like this?
To
Oh.
Players, crashes, turns!
Bro, what's that
And
timing?
over
What the
there,
fuck?
It's map 1! Locked
Wait.
in for Loud! NRG
That's it.